That is for Deen al-Islam, religion with Allah since time began. That is for dhikr, remembering Allah, and Ra is for the month of Ramadan. Oh, Ramadan. That is for zakah, to cure our greed, when we give our money to those in need. Sa is for salamun alaykum, peace be with you, wa alaykum assalam.
Nothing ever happens by chance. Really.
Now, they don't know your name. They will see your game. Turn the dark to light. Answer the call. No one can stop your shine. The world
Focus on the destination and not the journey, or where you're from. Never ever settle. Make big moves from your small space.
Alhamdulillahi wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillahi amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are welcome back again to another segment of your program. Today we are going to be looking at the role of technology in supporting the Mutawali in Waqf management. When the Mutawali leverage on digital platforms to collect Mawquf, that is the Waqf asset or properties, manage, maintain, invest, develop, and distribute their proceeds, the Sustainable Development Goals, SDG of the United Nations, are achievable. The use of technology induces efficiency, effectiveness, transparency, and access widening, which is in line with the Maqasid al-Waqf in enlarging the impact of Waqf to poverty alleviation and Masalih al-Mursala, that is the public interest or public good. Of course, again, the adoption of technology or technological tools will assist in tackling seamlessly the whole process of Waqf management, from collection to maintenance to investment and to the distribution of its proceeds to the intended beneficiaries. It will also enable the creation of a structured database for both the Waqif, that is the donor, and then the Mawqufa alayhi, the beneficiaries. The use of digital tools by the Mutawali in Waqf management or in Waqf institutions will also facilitate smooth and seamless crowdfunding of Waqf fund through their website, through mobile app, through artificial intelligence, through the e-pay and the e-wallet for ease of payment by the Waqif, that is the donor. And the Mutawali may also take a step further by adopting different fintech mechanisms for the enhancement and optimization of Waqf fund or Waqf assets. So among some of the technological tools that the Mutawali can deploy or can adopt to kind of scale up its operations digital-wise include, but not limited to, the following. Number one is the blockchain technology. What do we mean by blockchain technology? Blockchain work system consists of the ledgers of all transactions decentralized into peer-to-peer, that is P2P, networks that enables participants to make an expected payment without involving a third party. So the blockchain system or technology is a form of technology that records each transaction and forms certain blocks as the databases that will be accumulated from the entire transactions. And each block is provided with a timestamp to avoid duplication. The potentials of blockchain workflow are so many. Some of them are: one, it offers a novelty to optimize workflow management. Two, it complements other digitally based workflow fund activities to optimize and harness workflow fund management. Three, it modernizes workflow management by offering easier transactions. Four, it improves access to workflow products. Number five, it enhances financial literacy to generate multiplier effects for the national economy of our country if zakat or if workflow institutions should go this particular route. Number six, it improves trust in workflow institutions as well as enhancing transparency, accountability, and auditability for donors, beneficiaries, and workflow institutions. And number seven, it increases workflow institutions' effectiveness and efficiency. And number eight, it enables stakeholders to select workflow projects as well as track donation allocation from workflow institutions. Number two technological tool that can also be used by the Mutawali is donation services via internet mobile applications. This involves the use of mobile phones to collect workflow donations through a link made to the workflow institution with its merchant bank to enable Waqf, the donors, to make direct payment from their bank accounts to the account of the workflow institutions with ease. The number three technological tool that also can be used by the Mutawali in supporting its operations is what we refer to as workflow payments via payment gateways. The payment gateways from the website of workflow institutions is also another digital tool or platform for the collection of workflow funds. Payments are made in real time online, and payment transaction is secured as it is encrypted. Payment gateways do help to accept card payments online using debit cards, bank transfer, USSD, Visa QR, among others. Examples of some of the payment gateway we have in this country are as follows. We have the Paystack, we have the Flutterwave, we have the GTPay, we have the InterSwitch, and First Pay Link, among others. The fourth digital tool that the Mutawali can also employ, to improve and enhance workflow management is the artificial intelligence, which we call AI. AI is about machines replacing functions performed by human beings, and it is generally being used in the financial industry. For example, in 2018, Basna, which is the national zakat and workflow body in Indonesia, collaborated with an organization by name Atina Digitama Indonesia to launch a zakat virtual assistant chatbot called Zaki to calculate the amount of zakat accurately. If this can be done for zakat, it is also very easy. It can also be deployed for workflow. So we can take a cue from this so that we can also develop another form of AI that can also explain in a simple terms what workflow is all about, how a Waqf can also institutionalize workflow, and how the Mutawali can operate it seamlessly. The other digital tool I also would like to mention is crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is a technique way of raising money through the internet from a large pool of prospective donors. It has an international dimension. It is a fintech of raising funds from the public by marketing campaigns through social media to share information, pictures, videos, and details about a particular project that crowdfunding is meant to achieve. A Sharia-compliant crowdfunding involves four parties, as distinct from a non-Sharia crowdfunding, platform. With regard to the non-Sharia crowdfunding platform, they only have 3 layers. But when we talk about Sharia compliant, there are 4 layers or structures, which consist of the following. Number 1, the crowdfunding platform, that is the CPF operator. Then we also have the fund seekers, which is the Waqf institution. Then the 3rd layer is the Sharia committee. The Sharia committee comprises of the Islamic jurists, people who are grounded in usul al-fiqh, people that knows the Sharia, in and out, to be able to ensure that the process meets the minimum requirement of Sharia. And then the last but not the least layer is the crowdfunders themselves, that is the donors. There are different types of crowdfunding, that exists. Majorly, we have donation-based crowdfunding. Then we also have reward-based crowdfunding. Then we also have what we call equity-based crowdfunding. But with regards to the Waqf, institutions, the most relevant and the most appropriate for them that can pass the test of time of the Sharia compliance is the donation-based crowdfunding. This is where donors across the globe can decide to look at which of the Waqf products meet their needs, and then they adopt that, and then they make their funding directly for that particular product. And of course, these donors are not expecting any reward. The only reward is the satisfaction they get in making that donation for that particular project. And some of the most relevant and the most known platforms, that can provide Sharia compliant crowdfunding are the ETIs, for example. Then we also have the eSadaqah. So these are also international platforms that can support Waqf institutions that may want to go through this route of using crowdfunding mechanism to be able to generate Waqf fund to run a particular Waqf product seamlessly, even beyond their local environment, because it has international dimensions. These are some of those platforms, some of those digital tools that the Mutawali can decide, to use in terms of looking at the role of technology in supporting the Mutawali's, function in Waqf management. We hope that with this little we have mentioned, those of us who are in the Waqf space can then avail ourselves of the ones that are within our reach, so that we can begin to deepen, our management and our administration of Waqf institutions, organizations in Nigeria. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
آمنت بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله واليوم الآخر والقدر خيره وشره من الله والبعث بعد الموت لا إله إلا الله. آمنت بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله واليوم